All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dom coming back with another video. The first thing I have to do right now is give a shout out to Rome Hockey. Me and him talk hockey here on YouTube. He's a great guy. I love his channel, love his content. Go check out Rome Hockey. He's a big Buffalo Sabres fan, guys. And he's going to make a video later. I want you to check him out. I want you to check out his enthusiasm. And I want you to check out videos that he does on these kids. Because these kids, right now, for the time being, are in a wild card playoff spot. They beat the Florida Panthers. Back-to-back wins for the Buffalo Sabres in Florida. 3-1 over the Panthers. Jeff Skinner with 2 goals, baby. And we are sitting in that number 2 wild card playoff spot. All right. Go check out Rome Hockey, ladies and gentlemen. Do it right now. Check out his videos because he's a big Sabres fan, and I can't wait to see his video on this win tonight when we are facing the Florida Panthers for this number 2 wildcard playoff spot. And we did it, guys. We did it. We did it, Rome. Now, here is my Buffalo Sabres at Florida Panthers recap. Woo! Playoffs, baby. For the time being, we are in. Ha ha! All right. But shit, man. We got to get shots on goal. I know we had 35 shots tonight, but Florida had 52. And ladies and gentlemen, Craig Anderson stacked them up and racked them up. He's looking like Dominic Hasek out there tonight, man. Wow. All right, let's recap this. Goals, Buffalo 3, Florida 1. Shots, Buffalo 35, Florida 52 of those motherfuckers. And Craig Anderson stopped 51 of them. Good job. Block shots, Buffalo 13, Florida 8. Hits, Buffalo 24, Florida 22. Face-offs. This is intriguing. 40 face-off wins for the Buffalo Sabres, just 28 for the Florida Panthers. So we almost tripled them on face-offs. Power plays. Buffalo 1 for 2 tonight. I'll take it. Florida 0 for 3. That means Buffalo's penalty kill was working tonight. And it was getting ugly. It was getting ugly. But the Sabres' first win in Florida since 2019. So great job. I'm telling you guys, these kids are road warriors. And bring on Washington on Sunday, where we get 2 more points, guys. We did it. We won in regulation. We are in the playoffs for the time being. Oh, man. I can't wait to check out Rome Hockey later, guys. That's gonna be a fun watch right there. That's gonna be a very fun watch right there. Yes, it is. All right. Scoring. No scoring in the first. There was nothing after 1. And then in the second period, at 3:51, Jeff Skinner got things going. Skinner, baby. Jeff Skinner, his 23rd of the season, assisted by Tage Thompson, his 37th, and Henry Jokiharju, his 9th, and it's 1-0 Buffalo. And then I thought Henry Jokiharju scored, but it was taken away on an offside, so too bad for Henry Jokiharju, man. I really wanted him to get his second goal of the year. But at 8:44, still in the second, it's Buffalo's Alex Tuch, his 28th of the season, on the power play. Assisted by Owen Power, his 17th, and Tage Thompson, his 2nd of the game, his 38th of the season. And it's 2-0 Buffalo. And where the hell has Victor Olofsson? Man, I don't hear his name on the ice anymore. Is he still on this team or what? But after 2, it's 2-0 Buffalo, and they held on. In the third period at 8:24 was Florida's Carter Verhaeghe, his 31st of the season, assisted by Anthony Duclair, his first, and Eetu Luostarinen, his 18th, and it's 2-1 Buffalo. And then at 10:36, he did it again? Yes, he did. Buffalo goal scored by number 53, Jeff Skinner. His second of the game, his 24th of the season, assisted by Tage Thompson. His third of the game, his 39th of the season. So Tage Thompson gets a assist hat trick, and it's 3-1 Buffalo. That's your final. The Buffalo Sabres are in the playoffs for the moment. They got to keep on winning. But, man, ladies and gentlemen, last night in Tampa, 6-5 in overtime. And then tonight, they dug down deep again and found a way to sweep this Florida road trip, this 2-game Florida road trip. Good win, boys. Good win. Don Granato. What a coach, man. What a coach. I love Don Granato. Penalties. In the first period at 8:38, it was Buffalo's Peyton Krebs, 2 minutes for hooking. And then at 10:48, it was Florida's Matthew Tkachuk, 2 minutes for roughing. And at 10:48, it was Buffalo's Peyton Krebs, 2 minutes for roughing. And at 10:48, it was Florida's Matthew Tkachuk, 2 minutes for roughing. So he got an extra 2 minutes. The last two nights, teams are playing dirty against Buffalo because they know Buffalo's in the playoffs. These kids are in the playoffs at the moment. So we leapfrogged Florida. We leapfrogged 3 teams tonight. 3 teams to get that second wild card spot, and we want to move up even more, guys. We want to move up even more. In the second period, penalties at 8:23, it was Florida's Carter Verhaeghe, 2 minutes for interference. And then at 10:37, it was Florida's Carter Verhaeghe, 2 minutes for cross-checking. And at 10:37, it was Buffalo's Jack Quinn, 2 minutes for cross-checking. And at 13:35, it was Buffalo's Henry Jokiharju, 2 minutes for interference. And at 18:10, it was Buffalo's Rasmus Dahlin, 2 minutes for cross-checking. And then in the third period, at 20 minutes, the game was over. Matthew Tkachuk, Florida's Matthew Tkachuk, got 2 minutes for roughing. So the teams are starting to play dirty against Buffalo. Craig Anderson's playing out of his mind. The Buffalo Sabres are starting to heat up, guys. I think this might be the year the drought ends. I mean, can we make a deep playoff run? Should we get there? I wouldn't want to play these guys at the moment. I wouldn't want them, especially in the first round of the playoffs. I wouldn't want to play the Buffalo Sabres at this current moment. This. Oh man, 11-year drought can end this year, ladies and gentlemen. This year, you might see this logo in the playoffs. The return. And if we don't go very far in the playoffs this year, we will next year. We will next year. And thank God we have Don Granato. Don Granato is the coach to end our 11-year drought. I want to get in the playoffs this year. Even if we get bounced, I want to get past the first round at least. Just to get these kids some experience and get some playoff wins under their belt. I of course want to make a deep run this year, but even if they don't, just making the playoffs this year, just get that playoff experience, get that playoff feel. You know, this is the youngest team in hockey right now, the youngest team in the NHL, and ladies and gentlemen, they're sitting in that number 2 wild card spot. Oh man, I can't believe. I remember being at a Buffalo Sabres playoff game when they were making their runs back in the late 90s. I remember sitting up there watching Derek Plant score the overtime winner against Ottawa, sending Ottawa packing in Game 7. Derek Plant, number 26, he wore. You know, I miss that kid, that guy. I was screaming so loud. Derek Plant scored the overtime winner to send the Ottawa Senators packing in Game 7. We eventually lost in the second round to the Broad Street Bullies, the Philadelphia Flyers. But we got past that first round, and we knew that the second round was going to be tough against Philadelphia. But oh man, guys, I can't wait now. I can't wait for Washington. They're next on our schedule. Craig Anderson played out of his mind tonight. We got Washington on Sunday, and then Columbus. The Columbus Blue Jackets are 18-35-5. So, it should be a win for Buffalo. And I know we can beat Washington. They're 28-26-6, but we've beaten them already this year. And the Buffalo Sabres improved to, I think it's 30-23-4, and have that Wildcard playoff spot. I'm still going to recap last night's game against Tampa Bay. But man, what a win. What a Florida sweep. 2-game sweep for the Buffalo Sabres. And man, these kids are playing some good hockey right now. Don Granato has them playing some awesome hockey right now, and congratulations to the Buffalo Sabres. Now we just got to keep winning. We got to keep winning. I want to see Victor Olofsson show back up. I want to see guys like Tyson Jost get going. Of course, I want to see Dylan Cousins and Peyton Krebs get going, Casey Middlestat, I think, and now that we're in the playoffs, Kevin Adams needs to make a move or two, either at the deadline or before, to help us keep our position in the playoffs and make that playoff push. And I think Casey Middlestat might be one that could be dealt on or before the deadline. But Kevin Adams, pull the trigger, man. We need now to keep this push going. Now that we have the playoff spot, we need to keep it, and we need to keep the run going. So, we need a goal scorer. I wouldn't mind trading Victor Olofsson. I mean, he's disappeared as of late. Maybe a new start for him. I know he's a fan favorite, and I'm probably going to get shit for this, but I would make that move for somebody who can score goals, help out Jeff Skinner and Tage Thompson and Alex Tuck. It can't be just those three guys scoring. We need somebody else who can put the puck in the net. And, I just, oh man, what a win. Back-to-back wins. What back-to-back wins for the Buffalo Sabres. Woo! They did it, guys. They did it. But like I said, Kevin Adams, now we need to make the trade or two. We need a big, tough, physical defenseman. Someone to help out Rasmus Dahlin. And someone also to help out Peyton Krebs. He's been taking that kind of goon role. But we need a real mean, physical, another forward and another physical defenseman. Players that will let teams know that you're not gonna push us around. We are road warriors. We're winning on the road, and that's why I think they can win in the first round of the playoffs, because they'd have to go on the road. And they are proving that they are better at home or on the road than they are at home. And I just, we need to make a deal, something. and we need a goalie. So we need some pieces, but I'm willing to wait on the well. I don't know. I don't know. I would be fine with trading Eric Comrie. Um, but we need to make a move. We need to get physical, and we need to get scoring. Someone to help out Alex Tuck, Jeff Skinner, and Tage Thompson, because it can't just be those three. We need other guys to step up. Bring in I don't know. I'll do another video on some names, I think, later. But guys, like I said, go check out Rome Hockey. He's probably doing his video right now. Check him out. It's ROAM Rome Hockey. Check him out, and I can't wait to see his post game thoughts video, because that's gonna be a video for the ages. So check that out. So guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. Ladies and gentlemen, Sabres fans, stand up, because you've been longing to hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, for the time being, the Buffalo Sabres are in the playoffs. Go Sabres. Let's beat the Washington Capitals. Stay tuned for my Washington Capitals at Buffalo Sabres preview. We need to win that game, and then we need to beat Columbus. Win some of these games in hand that we have, and let's keep this playoff push going. Now that we have the spot, we got to keep it until we clinch it. And once we know we can't lose it, we still got to keep the push going. But guys, I'm so excited right now. For the time being, the Buffalo Sabres are in the Wildcard playoff spot. Go Sabres. Let's beat the Capitals. Rome, take it away. I can't wait for your video. Go Sabres. And let's beat the Washington Capitals.